back again with another upload this weekend. My favourite subject again. I picked up a few more Mastertronic games, the old collection up there. I think it's up to about 115 or something now. No, not a huge collection, because as one guy commented on one of my Mastertronic videos, he was saying that he's got over 1,000, you know, which is fantastic really. But I didn't realise there was that many out there. There's obviously different sort of angles. There was some that were made for America and all sorts of variants of the Mastertronic game. But I'm quite happy with my little 100 odd up there. And I do pick up the odd one here and there. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to look at 3 today. Now, if you're just here for the first time looking at my videos, what I tend to do is I get some gaming footage on a game, this time new Mastertronic game. And they're often games that passed me by back in the day, and I've just picked them up out of curiosity. May have looked at a little bit on YouTube, but don't look too much because I don't like any spoilers for a game really. And then what I do is I play them for a couple of hours before getting some gaming footage. So I like to know a little bit about what I'm doing, but not too much. So it's still reasonably new to me. And then I just sort of get some gaming capture footage. I talk, sometimes have a bit of fun and just sort of see what the game's about and sort of give my opinion on it for what it's worth. So that's what I do. And then later on in the video, I always show the loading screens, because to me, it's a real big part of the Spectrum sort of games. I love the loading screens on the ZX Spectrum, and obviously the Mastertronic games, the sort of squealy sound you get and the sort of borders, and actually the sort of loading screen itself. Mastertronic do some really lovely loading screens, so I always show maybe 5 to 10 seconds just with the sort of colour coming through the picture, etc., and the sounds. And what I also do often is I pick one of the sort of one of the games I'm talking about. I'll pick a bit of music from, and I'll often play a bit of music for about 30 seconds, and I'll show the cover artwork. I'll just have a closer up photo of these game boxes, as I say, for about 30 seconds, then you can have a decent look at it. But today, the 3 games that I'm talking about or looking at, they didn't really have any music in any way that sort of stands out. Now, one of the games called Future Games had music, but tonally it was I think it would have been not come over too well on the game capture footage. So I thought I sort of didn't want to do it a disservice. So I thought what I did is, you're still going to see about 30 seconds of the cover art, but it's just some generic music that I've found. Still nice music, but not from the Spectrum. But it is a bit of a one-off, because normally I can find a bit of music on one of the Spectrum games, but just not today. So yeah, that will be the video. Now, before I go on to the first game, I just wanted to say that a week today, next Saturday, 2nd of May, I'll be going to the Milton Keynes gaming market. I've got loads of good friends on the retro gaming YouTube sort of circuit. Some really good people I've got to know, and quite often they get out to these sort of conventions or gaming markets. And I'm always rushing around me, and I don't often get to go, but I'm finally going. Now, I don't know if any of you out there, any of my subscribers or YouTube buddies, are going to that one, but you know, if you're there and you see me, I'll have my Specky t-shirt on. I might even have this one on, and I'll wash it before next week. But yeah, if you see me, just give me a shout. I'm more than happy to have a chat or whatever, a bit about the gaming or whatever. So yeah, might see you there. So we will crack on with the first game, and the first one is Street Hustle. Let's go and beat up some old grannies in a video game. Let's have a look at me playing the game. I'm going to beat up old people on my way home. I'm going to beat up old people on my way home. That's what it feels like on this game, Street Hustle. Funny little game. Apparently I'm a wrestler, and those shorts are supposed to be golden. And my job is to beat up what look like Mary Poppins style old women who want to beat the hell out of me with their umbrellas. And I've also got to beat up old blind guys that look a bit like Phil Spector. I can pet this dog. Good boy. Oh, he's gone off again. Oh, there's Phil Spector. And he can be quite tricky. Oh, I'm doing crap here, to be honest with you. I've got to concentrate instead of my waffle. But it's the old thing with a lot of fighting games, I should say. You've got to get your distance right from the enemy. And I'm usually a bit crap at that. You get some funny stuff written along the bottom, which I can't really read as I'm playing, but there are some quirky stuff written down there. And this time Phil is chucking cans at me. Get stuffed. You get gorillas as well, who throw bananas at you, and they're really tricky because they get a certain distance from you and they bombard you with bananas, which take away a little green block as well. I think there was a bit of colour clash there. Oh, Phil trying to prod me with his cane or whatever. Oh, yep, that was the first stage. Yeah, don't get any gorillas. You don't get any gorillas on that stage, obviously. I'd forgotten. But yeah, funny little game. I like these. This guy drops a bottle. I know, a cake. Yeah, that. Oh, that did me a little bit of damage, I think. God, I thought I was quite far away from that cake. And more Mary Poppins style old grannies. And there's a gorilla. Oh, sod off. I'd gone right down to very... now, so you need to get... Oh, look at this. It's tough. Oh, why am I... I'm getting this completely wrong. He's going to do me. No, he done me. It's absolutely rubbish play by me there. It is tough, to be fair. I need to get... Oh, why am I doing the stroking? It's... Oh, I got him, but I lost a lot of my green bar again. God, that gorilla. And here comes Phil again. I'll get the old... this is what he does sometimes. He mimics you, so you can't get that distance. So I did it. And there might be another gorilla. Oh, it's a bat. And now Phil is chucking tin cans at me. Sod off. Oh, look, he's at me again. He's right next to me. Sod off. Now I've only got one green bar left, so there's no way I'm beating a gorilla with one bar. Oh, and Phil done me by chucking a beer can at me or wherever it is. God, this game is frustrating. We took care of... Oh, I did a throw there. I don't know how I did it. Occasionally he swings them around. Let's get the other side of Phil. Oh, he's turned around already. No, I don't want to stroke his foot. God, get away from me! Honest to God. Frustrating little game. Here's that guy again. Oh no, I'm going to get done by the cake. Oh, it's getting there to Phil. Oh look, he's done me. God. Well, that is Street Hassle. I'm not playing it anymore because it's winding me up, that game. Funny little game, and that's why I love the Mastertronic games. It's just so quirky, really good. That was Street Hustle. I was walking down the road, duffing up a few grannies on me way. But that game, those sort of games make me laugh. That's why I like Mastertronic. That's why I like ZX Spectrum. Some of the games are really quirky. It wasn't the best sort of fighter, but it was quite good fun, and I enjoyed playing it. So on to the next one. The next one is Future Games, and this one's set in the future, obviously. And it's on a planet where it's a really sort of a crappy place to live. And once a year they have a competition, a bit like the Running Man or the Hunger Games, where if you win it, you get your freedom. And that's what it's about. Now, this game is quite difficult. So what it did do, though, is it gave you the option to practice. There are several events. I think there's about 5. And if you do the game properly, you have to get through each event, qualify to get to the next stage. And obviously I've not played the game enough to be able to do that because some of them are quite tough, as I say. But it gave you a practice option. So what I've done with this game, I've practiced on the events, and it's a way of me showing you them as well. So you can take a look. Some of the events are sort of quite good, some not so good. So let's take a look at Future Games. So this is Future Games. It's a bit of a quirky sort of game, this one. Music's kicked in, slightly screechy, the music on this one, but basically you're on a planet and it's a really crap place to live, and they're on to the 10th Future Games, where if you win the Future Games you get your freedom. Now basically this game is pretty tough, so you can practice on each event, so I'm going to do that rather than try and compete in the game because I just wouldn't get past each event. I think you have to qualify from each event to get to the next one, so you can see it makes sense for me to just do the practice. So go on to the first areas where you've got to go from left to right to a computer, enter a code and come back. It's self-explanatory once I start playing it. So this is event 1. Let me press the enter button. So here we go. This is flipping frustrating. It's one of them where it's pixel perfect and it does your head in. So, as you can see, the qualify is 9920 at the bottom. So you've got to keep your score beneath that to qualify. Not that it matters here because I'm just practicing. But I'm going to have to concentrate. So yes, so we're moving over. You've got these little bomb type things to throw at the robots. Right. So you've got to kneel down. Oh. Right. Luckily the robot's gone. So we got past that. Looked like a tie, didn't it? So you just got to get your timings right. Oh. Also. Oh. No! Normally it doesn't let you pass something if you didn't jump it properly. So this one here, this little spider thing, it does my head in. Oh. So no. Nah. No. So you got to get close to it without your head hitting the spider. No. No! I went to throw a bomb at the robot there and I reached out and touched the spider. Right, let's try it. Now, yes, we made it. So, oh, doesn't always react to the jump button. Oh. Okay, so. That one wasn't too bad. Another little robot. No, bend down, crawl along. So that was okay. Leap over wherever that was. Another robot. And there's the computer to put the code in. So if we were trying to qualify for real, we'd have about 4,000 points to play with. Oh, we're doing all right. The thing that stops me again is that spider. Now, I probably should have halted there. I got a bit carried away there. Here he is. He seems much harder on the way back. Oh! No! Yes, actually, that was all right. Yeah, that'll do. Now, no, I didn't mean to jump there. Sod off. Oh, this one could be tricky as well. It's these ones like this. They're bloody tricky. Yeah, that'll do. And this can be a bit of a bugger, this one. Right. Oh, there we go. So I would have qualified. 7720. So not too bad at all, really. Not too shabby. So we'll go on to this bit, which is the link between the events. You'd have to do this between each event. And you have to make it from one side to the other. So I'll get into my craft. It's basically like a sort of Space Invader type, Galaxian type thing. And you can see it says dock, and it's 90 seconds until I dock. So you have to survive, keep your shield intact. Oh, you've got that thing shooting you from the side. I think I've done this a couple of times in practicing. Oh, so it's a nice little part of the game, this, I think. So this game is sort of hit and miss. It's a bit buggy here and there. But it's got some nice little touches here and there. Like I say, this part's okay. So 49 to docking. I've got 3 shields left. Now, come on, I shot that blue thing enough, surely. But yeah, this is okay. Oh. The yellow background. Oh, I wouldn't have made it. But there you go. So we'll go to the next area, which is really, this is really quite nice. This is an event where you have these meteors coming towards you, and you have to dodge them for 7.12 seconds. You have a couple of bombs, which help you. So, oh, a bit lucky there. All starting to move. Oh! I don't know what happened there, but I think we made it. So we'll do that again, just to show you, because I think this is really nice, this little area. Herimenio spheres. Yeah, but it's nice. I think the 3D effect is decent. Oh, that was close. I'm a bit lucky standing over there. Oh, I just got caught by that yellow one. you can see the idea there of that event, so that's pretty good. I would have made it again, actually, 8.76. So pretty good. So now we'll go to this event here, which is very much like Defender. Now, I think the idea here is, you'll see, if you look at the top left, you've got left 61. So it's these little things you've got to shoot within a time period, I think. But you've got a scanner down below, just like Defender. It might take me a few minutes, this, because there is no sort of jumping out of the game to start a different event. You've got to remember it's a ZX Spectrum mirror, isn't it, we're playing, and there wasn't, you know, often ways of pausing games or jumping to another event. You just had to see the event through, or whatever you were playing. So come on. Oh, come on. So a real Defender clone, this bit. And it's actually quite tricky. We'll move along down here, use our scanner. This one is oh my god, talk about pixel perfect. There we go. So once you've got that one, you get a load more on the screen. So I'll do it as quickly as I can, but it's actually quite enjoyable, this bit. Massive fan of Defender. Anybody who knows my channel, Defender is one of my very, very favourite games, if not my favourite game. And we're down to 40 now. Blasting away. Some nice sound effects, I think, for the old Specky. And he generally looks a little bit jetpacky, doesn't he? Not quite as iconic as the jetpack character, but along the same lines. Right, where's that one going? Come, where's he gone? There we go. We're down to 32. I'm blasting away as quickly as I can. You know, into 20s. Yeah, it's quite nice to play this bit, I must admit. So continuity wise, the game didn't feel like it sort of worked that well, but individual events, I have to say, some of them are quite enjoyable. The game's a bit buggy here and there as well. When I've been playing it, obviously I'm not going to show you the bits where things go wrong, but sometimes when you load the game, the screen, when you just sort of, when the game's loaded, it will just stay there for 30 seconds without starting, no matter what you press on your Spectrum. Right, let's go back this one. There he is. God, I could hardly see that because it's blue. God, look at it flying along. Trying my best to catch up here. My fire button stopped working. I've got it back. So I need to get this one to get a load more, which will speed things up a bit. Now where is he? Now we've got him. There we go. So only 16 to go. I do love those sound effects, I must admit. Quite quick, obviously, very quick actually. So 4 to go. Back here we'll go. Oh, it's very much like Defender that way, where you can be so close with a laser. Oh, it just doesn't want to get this yellow one, does it? It really don't want to get it. Right, 1 to go. Speeding along after it. And then I think we have to load the second part of the game, which is a couple more events, I think. God, he's fast, this one. Look at this. So let's get firing. There we go. So another event. So we've done all those events now. So we'll move along to load the next part. So we'll pause that, obviously. Right, so I'm back again. Let's turn that off for a moment. Back to part 2. Now let's go to the next event. This is like a duck hunt type event. Toxard shoot. I think that's an X. But this is quite nice, but you have to be so accurate. I mean, look at that. I mean, come on. Be a bit forgiving. Look at that. Oh, got one. Flipping heck. Oh, you... Come on. Oh, God, this game. See, it's just the little things like this that let it down. I mean, come on, just be a little bit forgiving. These creatures chucking things up. They're like frogs, obviously, toads or whatever. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, dearie. Oh, we got two actually there. Now, come on, that. Oh, what? Oh, seriously, that's actually all right. A tiny bit, but oh, whoa, we're a bit of a winning streak. Oh, come on. Oh my days. What's happening? I would have qualified, I think. Oh. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh. Well, dearie me, in a good way. That was quite good. So we won't do the link again. So we'll go to this one, which is like you have to run away from this beast, this creature. And it's left, right. And this creature is going to catch me up. And I think I have to jump for air every now and then, but it is quite funny. Come on. Oh, I've got some air, great. Oh, I'm doing all right for air. Let's try another jump. Oh, missed it. This is quite tricky on the old Mega Drive controller, actually. Jump. Oh, just missed it. I've got to jump a bit earlier. Now, let's jump about now. Yes, I think I've got that air. Air left bonus. Did I do that? I think I would have done it. Do you know what? I'm thinking I might play this game properly eventually. But that was it as far as events go. Because obviously the other one is the link again. But we'll show you the award ceremony. And it lets you look at that. This is if you completed the game. There we are. This is what would happen if you won the game. Nice and a way to see what would happen, because so many Spectrum games you have to actually complete the games to know what happens. Well done, Astral Athlete. You have completed the games and all charges are dropped. It's almost like The Running Man, isn't it? You know, which is a classic army film. But there you go. That was a look at future games. It was a funny sort of game, but actually really good games. You know what? That was really close to being a very good game. You know, it was a bit buggy. It didn't come across so much in the video footage there, but there was a few issues. Even when you loaded the game, it just sort of, you know, it froze the screen and you thought, oh, it's crashed, and it hadn't. If you left it for about 30 seconds, it would just start. You know, the music would kick in or whatever and it would start. So it was a bit buggy. The sort of the first event, as you saw, you're making your way to that computer and back again. Oh, that was really frustrating. That was making me a little bit angry because it had to be so pixel perfect. It was frustrating. But there was other events like, you know, the one where you sort of had to jump from rock to rock and these sort of comets or whatever, your meteors are coming towards you, you had to dodge them. I thought that was really nice. And the sort of the part that looked like Defender, I thought that was quite sweet, quite fast, quite nice, and I enjoyed that as well. So, but the whole thing just didn't hang together quite right, as I say, a little bit buggy, but there you go. Did enjoy it though. I wouldn't say it was terrible. I'd definitely give it a sort of 6 out of 10. So yeah, on to the next one. Next one is Plexar. This one again set on a planet, as they often are, and there's these great sort of roads and structures that have been made by this really intelligent civilization. But the civilization died out and a different civilization came through, not quite as intelligent, a bit thick by the sound of it if you read the instructions, and they're sort of in a bit fear of the sort of network of roads and everything, so they sort of live away from them, and once a year they send out somebody to go and travel through the roads and the structures, and that is the point of this game. So yeah, it's got lovely 3D sort of vector type graphics. That is the big plus for this game. So let's take a look at Plexar. Right, so Plexar, or the Roads of Plexar. Unusual game. I think it's got a learning curve that you really got to get to grips with, but it's got lovely 3D graphics, and that's what I really like about it. I haven't put enough time into this game, in all honesty, to learn exactly what I'm doing. Now this first sector, it seems to almost do it for you. The idea is to keep moving forward. You don't want to land in any of the black squares because that usually means death, but this sort of, I'm not being funny, it sort of does it for you on this first sector. But there's certain ways when you press the button you jump more squares, and when you pull back and press the fire button you do 2 apparently. But anyway, it gets you through the first area itself in a way. And now to this sector you have a lot more control. You move 1 square at a time, and different squares do different things. So if I move on to this one here, it moves you forward. Now what do I want to do? I want one that zips you left to right. That's it. And I want to come off there. So you press the direction buttons when you want to come off. Because I'm thinking you get past this sector. Now one of them turns you into a helicopter. I'm going to go for that one. Yes! So that square turns you into a helicopter, flies you to the end of this area, which is quite nice. And then we go on to a third area, which is top down. Nice graphics again, as I say, worth having just for that. And it's the end of sector. Still got 5 lives left, which I'll get through quite quickly probably. But look at that, really, really nice. But I think you really have to learn where you're going in this game. If you've played this game and you know it, leave a comment and let me know. But we'll keep going. Now, as I say, you're top down here and you have to work out where to go. Parts of the area just disappear from beneath you, so you've got to work out what's going to disappear where. Why isn't it not letting me? Oh, there we go. And some parts of the shadow, there you go, that disappeared, so we'll wait for that. These things take your score down. I'm thinking if you get to 0 you probably lose a life, but I'm not certain. Was that an area that disappears? Well, I took a chance anyway. So you've really got to learn where you're going. I've had a look at a couple of walkthroughs and I've seen people playing this for a couple of hours, so the game does take quite a long time. Now here again you've got to wait. Now that is zapping my score, but you wait till... Oh god, I went at the wrong time. What was I doing? Stupid. But anyway, we'll go to this area again. So it's one of those games you either love or hate, really. Now, I quite sort of love a game like this, if you like. If I put the time in to learn what I'm doing. Right, we'll wait again, because I think I left that too late to get across. Right, there we go. Let's go for it. We'll go straight over. Keep going up. So making a little bit of progress. Now, I'm not sure. We'll go over this way maybe. And we'll wait. There we go. We'll go for it. We'll rush it. I think we'll go up on the left. Now, I don't think I've got past this actual sector. I get a bit sort of puzzled by it because as I say, I need to learn or maybe watch a better run through. Now here, you can't go any further until that bit in front of you disappears. There we go. Just made it. And I'm not exactly entirely sure where to go here. Can't go left, so I'll wait. Right, I'm going to go for it. Forwards. So, making some progress. So we'll work out where to go here. I think we'll go on this caterpillar track here. Can I go up there? I can. Up here maybe. Feels like I'm getting... Oh no, it won't let me go left there. I'm not sure what they do. Oh. So, I'll tell you what, we'll try... Is that a shadow? I think... I got a little bit confused. Well, what's a shadow? Now, this disappears, I think. Right, there we go. Let's rush it. Now, I don't think I've been this far. Right. Let's wait. Let's get across now. So you can see what I mean by the whole learning process. Oh, no. I'll tell you what. I think we're going to come back here. I think... Might need to go... Oh, God! Totally forgot about that bit. So up we go again. See if I can make some progress. Let's wait here. Right, off we go. I think I took the left one. My memory sometimes fails me, so I die that way. Now, where did I go here? I think I went left, didn't I? So go up here. Right, there we go. Got across. It's my phone going again. Right, up across here. Go across to the middle. Right, we'll wait here again because that does disappear in a moment. There we go. Ah, what did I do here last time? Yeah, I went up here, didn't I? We'll do the same again. Right, forwards. Right. Now, let's go up across here. Now, can we go left here? I think we'll go... Oh, hang on a minute. Can I come down and across? That doesn't let you come off that. I'm trying to go across here and it's not letting me go right. So we'll go up here and up there. Now does that bit disappear? I'm thinking where to go here. Can I get on there? Oh, I don't know what... Oh, right. Hang on a moment. We'll wait for this. Oh, that is taking my points away. So we've got to get this really right. Oh, wow. I'm getting hammered here. Come on, come back. Right, let's go up here. Right. I want this to come back. I've got 6 left. Do I die? I'm not going to make that. Right, let's wait again. Off we go. Right. No. So the moment you get to 0, I did think that you'd die. So I've got 2 more lives left. So it's quite tricky. It is obviously, as I keep saying, a learning process. You just got to learn where you're going. Right, get across there. And I suppose once you know, you can move through these sectors quite quickly. Up we go. Across. I think, does that disappear? No, wait. Right, so those things take away your points, so you don't want to stand on them for too long. Oh God, I think, have I made a mistake here? No, we're okay actually. I thought I'd gone a wrong way. This one does take a while to... There we go. Right. I'm probably being foolish here, but I'm going to go the same way again. Up we go. I'll go... Now, up here. So quite an interesting game in the way that you... Certain squares you can stand on, certain ones you can't. Right, so let's go up here. So it is a bit quirky. Right. No. I think it is better to sit or stand on that one that takes away your points and just try and get your timing right. But only 1 more life left. When you jump there, it's obviously me jumping, you see the shadow of yourself. Right, so up we go again. I think if I had more time to sort of really plumb in the hours into this game, I would really. Right, so across here. Oh, got away with that a little bit. Come on, change. Oh. Now, tell you what, I'll go across. I think I'll go across over here. Up on the left this time. And the middle. This is the little area I'm sort of struggling to get past really. I've got to get this right. You might be screaming out there that I'm doing something completely wrong. Right, up we go. So should I maybe try going across here? No, see, I got confused there. What a blimmin' plonker. I got confused with what was a shadow, and that was obviously death, but for that moment I didn't see it. But anyway, that is Plexar. It's an interesting little game, and obviously it has really, really nice 3D graphics. So that was Plexar. Yeah, really interesting game. Without being in danger of repeating myself too much, it's one of them. You kept playing it, you'd get better and better at it, and you'd probably start to enjoy it more and more. That's the aspect, or that's what I thought of that game. And of course, the sort of 3D type vector graphics, they look lovely. So I thought that was really quite an interesting game. So that was Plexar. So those were the 3 Mastertronic games. And as I said at the start of the video, you'll get some, you get a piece of music, and you'll get to see the sort of artwork, cover box artwork for about 30 seconds, and then you'll get the loading screen. So that was today's video. I hope you liked it. And remember, if you go to Milton Keynes Gaming Market next week, give us a shout if you're there. So if not, until the next time, until the next video, look after yourselves out there, and I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.